Hello. Hey Zulia, what's going on? And hi to anybody else that might be lurking or watching the VOD. Also, I'm gonna post this on YouTube, so hi YouTube. Waiting to make my dinner. Nice. What are you making for dinner? Obviously today we are doing a cooking stream and I'm really excited. We've already done one of these before. Obviously we did the Crunchwrap cooking stream and that was a great time. I really enjoyed that. And I have high hopes for this one. I think this one's gonna be a lot of fun. No clue as of yet. May do breadsticks or rice. Nice. Wait, breadsticks for dinner? Well, we are making tacos today. We're gonna be making tacos with homemade Pico de Gallo. I planned on making homemade guacamole, but I had the groceries delivered, and the avocados aren't ripe. I can and will eat all of Olive Garden's Olive Garden's unlimited breadsticks are delicious. I don't disagree with you there. Yeah, so I plan on making homemade guacamole today as well. Avocados are not ripe, and it would just be a waste if I tried to make the guacamole now. It just would be gross. So I unfortunately won't be making the guac. That's the downside of not picking your own produce and having your groceries delivered. But you know, like where I live, like people don't have to wear masks into stores, and like half the population's anti-vax, and I would just rather not get sick. So I just, you know, I already had COVID once. I don't want it again. So I'm being extra careful, and I had to trust that they would pick out some ripe avocados for me, and they did not. Yeah, they're not ripe. Also, hi Echo. Grocery delivery never gets anything perfect. No, honestly, like the tomatoes aren't even quite as ripe as I'd like them to be, but it'll work for the sake of the stream. I'm not just gonna make just tacos with no homemade pico or guac, because I can make homemade tacos in like 10 minutes, and I'm not gonna do like a 15-minute stream, because like this is all we're doing today. We're making the tacos, and then I'm gonna hang out and eat the tacos and enjoy my night after I've done the cooking stream. So it's gonna be a short stream, but it's gonna be a fun stream. I do want to hang out for a few minutes before we get started. You know, give people a chance to kind of funnel in. Because I know I'm starting at kind of a weird time today. I'm lucky that here you get yelled at by everyone if you don't wear a mask. No, not here. Not here. Hey, youngster Jazz. Hi, welcome in. How are you doing? Yes, we're making tacos today. I'm really excited. It's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be really fun. I'm gonna awkwardly stand in my kitchen, which is there. Obviously, I'm gonna make it bigger so y'all can see what's going on. The audio is a little wonky too, because I gotta use my phone for like both the camera and for the audio, so it like doesn't exactly match up, but you know, you work with what you have. By the way, Elmo and The Rock have beef on Twitter. Yeah, I saw that. It's funny. It's funny. Thought y'all should be informed of this. Thanks, Celia. Appreciate it. You can always count on you to keep us updated on the goings of Twitter, or the ongoings of Twitter. But yeah, really excited. I am sad that I can't make the guacamole though. I was really looking forward to some homemade guac, you know, because I haven't made homemade guac in a long time. But it's just like, the avocados are like bricks. They're legitimately like bricks right now. They're not anywhere near close enough to being ripe. And avocados are one of those things where it's like, you gotta check them every day, because like, they'll be like solid as rocks, and then all of a sudden they've gone bad. You could artificially ripen them. Oh, you mean by like rolling them and stuff and like all that? I'm no expert with that. I won't be doing that. I won't be doing that. I mean, if y'all really, really want me to try to do that and potentially make gross guacamole and waste my avocados, that's fine. I can try that. With chemistry, you can ripen them with chemistry. I don't think punching the avocados solves anything. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm no avocado expert. That's for sure. But we can still make. We have everything we need to make the pico and the tacos. So that's the plan. I think we're gonna wait about 3 more minutes before we get started. I said I was gonna start at 4, and I'll give people that wanted to funnel in, 10 minutes before we go get started. But yeah, how is everybody doing today? How are y'all doing? It's terribly cold here today. It's the worst. It's honestly the worst. I'm over it. I feel bad for William, who had to go to work in this freezing cold. Doesn't acid do something similar to ripening? So you could bathe your avocados in lemon juice? I'm like 90% sure that won't work, but I'd love to see it tried. I mean, I don't have lemon juice, but I have limes, and limes are still acidic. I could just squeeze a couple of limes into a bowl, and we'll just like roll around the avocados in it, and give them a nice lime massage. See if that ripens them. I don't know. I need at least one. Well, I got 3 limes, but I only need 1 for the Pico. I think it'll just make a really gross mush. That's entirely possible. I hate the cold, and I will become world empress. My first act. Oh wait, I hate the cold, and I will become world empress, and my first act will be ban winter. Yes. Zulia, the authoritarian. Great. Can't wait for that moment. Should be a good time. I guess it's in your name, right? Talon Queen Zulia. But I don't know. I love cold but hate snow. What? Okay, so I'm the other way around. Like I wouldn't mind snow if it wasn't so cold when it snowed. But that's not the way it is. That's not the reality of the world that we live in. You know what I should have done? I should have got stuff to make margaritas to go with these tacos. Ugh, what a missed opportunity. What a missed opportunity. It's okay. I know also William will be arriving at some point during the stream. And because of the way the setup is, it's gonna be really loud and obnoxious when he gets here. So just a heads up on that. You don't have 2 feet of snow to deal with. I don't? Are you sure? Because last time I looked outside, there's at least a foot of snow on the ground. And when I grew up, we got multiple feet of snow pretty much every year. But I guess it's time to go. William's here. I can hear him making noise in there. Let's switch over to the kitchen cam. Yeah, see, you can hear him. You can hear him because of the setup. It's so janky right now. It's so janky right now. You like dealing with that? I mean, not particularly, no, but like, I think the worst part of the 2 things is the cold, right? I feel like the cold is worse than the snow. But I'm gonna switch over. Hey, they can hear you.
I know.
Look at that stuff on there.
I can't see it. I can see
Hi.
it.
Anyways,
Peace.
you're ridiculous. Okay, so we are doing tacos today, like I said. I got our produce and stuff here for the Pico. I'm not making shells by scratch, big surprise there. I should probably put the stream up on the television so I can see the chat. Let me do that real quick. This will just take a second. Hopefully the audio is okay and y'all can like hear me and stuff. I know it's like super echoey and I'm sorry about that, but this is the best I can do with what I have. You okay?
Yeah, damn glasses in the car.
Alright. Give me a second here. I can't see what y'all are saying, so... What?
Just looking.
Okay.
When do we eat?
When I'm done cooking. It's about normal. What's about normal? The audio? Okay. I feel like I'm like yelling at y'all. Alright. I haven't made homemade pico in a long time. Echo when the Echo stocks go up. Alright, so for tacos, I'll just go over real quick like the different things that we need. I mean, anyone who's made homemade tacos knows what you need. Okay, so shells, obviously, whatever protein you want to use. Like, you can make tacos with like an infinite amount of protein. I'm just using ground beef. Is it really echoey? Is it really echoey? I hope it's not. I hope the echo is not too bad. I'm so sorry, guys. I really did it's no worse than the last time, right? It's the same exact setup as the last time we did a cooking stream. But I got ground beef that we'll be using. And the stuff for the pico. So I'm going to be using 3 Roma tomatoes. Try to get them like as ripe as you can. Like the more red they are, the better. I just meant in general. I love echo effects. Gotcha. These are not quite as ripe as I would like them to be, but they will work for the sake of this stream. I'm probably only going to use about half of this onion because that's a big onion. Jalapenos. If you like it really spicy, leave the seeds in it. But if you don't like the spice, then don't keep the seeds. If you don't like spice, you don't have to have jalapenos at all. But I just think it adds a nice flavor. Lime, because that's very important. And then cilantro. The thing about the cilantro is a very powerful, it's a very powerful flavor. And there are lots of people that think cilantro just tastes like soap, which I don't. I love cilantro. William doesn't like cilantro though, so I won't be using that much cilantro in it, just enough to get a little extra kick. But I do love cilantro, so that stuff you will need. And then like garlic, salt, garlic, stuff like that. Fresh garlic is great, but I don't. Look. I use a lot of garlic when I cook. Whole jalapenos on the side for snacking. Yeah, just straight up, just chomp on a jalapeno. I'm not gonna do that. I considered it for half a second about just taking a bite out of this jalapeno. That would be really bad. Not gonna do that. Fresh garlic is infinitely better, but I'm gonna be using this pre-bottled minced garlic because it's easy. And look, if people are gonna come in here and be snobby, like, oh, she's using the pre-minced garlic, or oh, she's using pre-shredded cheese. How could she use pre-shredded cheese? Whatever, dude. Like, I'm making my comfort food. Just like, I'm no professional. I'm just doing my thing. All right. Cooking stream while eating hot peppers sounds like a video and a half. I have an extra jalapeno. Should I just take a bite out of it? It would be content, but I would also be miserable. I would probably be miserable. I'm so tempted to just take a bite out of a jalapeno. All right. I gotta keep this moving. Otherwise, I'm gonna make a terrible mistake. Huh? Who are you talking to down there? Don't know, go for jalapeno munching? Oh god. Y'all really want me to take a bite of a jalapeno, don't you? Should I do it?
First one?
Yeah.
Be sorry.
I know I'll be sorry. It'll be terrible. It'll be the biggest mistake. If someone gives a lot of subs, you can eat. We'll do that. If there's a bunch of gift subs, I'll just take a bite out of a jalapeno pepper. But until that moment, I'm just gonna proceed as normal. How do I want to start this? I haven't made pico in a long time. I think we're gonna make the pico first. I think we'll make the pico first because I want to give the pico like a chance to kind of like sit and marinate, you know, like kind of let the ingredients do their thing, and then we'll do the rest. So let me wash some of these tomatoes off. We'll start with the tomatoes. Again, I'm a little disappointed with the ripeness of the ingredients. But I guess if I wanted really ripe ingredients and produce, I should have done the shopping myself. In hindsight, I probably should have, but like I said, I really don't want COVID again. That was not fun. Would not recommend. Okay. We're just gonna cut this part off here because I don't like the little stemmy part. Like I said, 3 tomatoes is probably what you want. I like Roma tomatoes, personally. And look, these are just so not as ripe as I would like them to be. So I recommend using you can just use your finger. Get the extra seeds and stuff out, because like otherwise it'll be super watery. And I don't know, some people like really watery salsa. Or Pico de Gallo. Sorry. I'm not like a super huge fan of that. Like there's a difference between like a typical salsa and like Pico de Gallo, right? Like Pico is technically salsa, but it's also like it's like the fresh ingredients, right? I don't know. Also, another thing with like the Pico is like the more fine that you cut the stuff, the better it is in like the long run. I suppose it doesn't make a ton of sense to deliver very ripe food to someone's house, but also it's supposed to be equivalent to buying your own groceries. Yeah. I agree. I too like tacos. Yes, tacos are delicious. I don't know, like, I probably should have done my own grocery shopping. It's just, like, every time I go to the grocery store since COVID's been a thing, I wear a mask when I go in because I'm just, like, that's just how I am. Even though I'm vaccinated, I still, wear a mask. And everyone gives me dirty looks, and no one else is ever wearing a mask. I'm always, the only one wearing a mask. I don't understand. Are these people just, out here trying to get sick? I know I'm doing a really terrible job cutting, but, it's whatever. Look, in the Crunchwrap stream, I warned y'all, I'm not, the best, choppy person ever. Also, you want to get, like I said, you want to get the things cut really fine. So, the tomatoes. Okay, there's one bunch of tomatoes. I'm gonna go get the guts out of this one. Hey, cats. Choppity chop. Oh no, for sure. If you don't feel safe, then it's not worth it. Yeah, but I'm trying to cut with the wrong side of the knife. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, how embarrassing. I do feel bad for the delivery people with the groceries, because they gotta deliver I got $80 worth of groceries. I got groceries for things other than just this meal, obviously. And the way our apartment is, it's basically like a townhouse, and the people that deliver stuff often get lost, and the reason is because our building isn't when you're driving around in the parking lot, you can't see our apartment. You have to actually physically get out of your car and walk to the back of the building. Which I could, it would be really sketchy. I can't imagine how many delivery people were I gotta get out of my car and walk to the back, deliver to the door in the back. I don't know, something's just sketchy about that to me, but it's a really nice area. Anyways, they gotta get out of their car, and it's snowy and icy outside, and they gotta carry all these groceries to my door. I mean, we always tip them really well, but it's I always feel really bad. But like, how else are you supposed to get groceries if like you're afraid of going to the grocery store? You know? I don't know. This one's even less ripe than the last one. I only use ketchup on burgers, fries, and hot dogs are strictly mustard. Yeah, William and I have similar. On my hot dogs, I like mustard and onions and chili and sometimes cheese. I like all kinds of stuff on my hot dogs. I could probably drink ketchup if I tried to. What? Why would you do that? I was like 6 and asked the McDonald's lady for a ketchup sandwich. Is that a real story, or did you just make that up? That sounds made up. Horseradish. Oh my god, horseradish is gross. I hate horseradish. I mean, if you like horseradish, you do your thing, but I hate horseradish. I should have done this at the garbage because now there's tomato guts everywhere. Kaz really wants into the computer room. She's being so silly right now. Sometimes mayo on fries. A habit I picked up in Germany. I don't think I've ever had mayo on fries. The only condiment I use is ketchup. Arby's horsey sauce is like my favorite condiment. It's gross. I put chutney on burgers. That's a real story. That's a real story my own mother can attest to. Not making Pico de Gallo, but I'm hanging out, also chopping onion and cilantro. Hi, nice, nice. What are you making that involves onion and cilantro? Are you making like guacamole or something? Welcome in. I am not cutting these tomatoes finely enough. They are not the finest of tomatoes, nor am I chopping them that way. Maybe I should have just used my chopper machine. I have a chopper machine. It's up there. It was a Christmas present from my mom a couple years ago. You still get, well, yeah, you still get shit because you asked for a ketchup sandwich. Let my child in. Do you want in the office, Caddis? Here. There you go. Hello. She wanted in. She wanted to hang out with William. Who am I to deny her the moment to spend time with William? I'm taking forever to chop up this tomato. But like, here's the thing. When I'm done with cooking these tacos, the stream's over. So like, why do we need to rush? We'll just hang out. We'll talk. I'll chop some stuff. I'll cook some stuff. It'll be a good time. Whataburgers or C-tier burgers? Whataburgers is like, it's okay. Whataburger ketchup is the world's best ketchup. Is it like Whataburger brand ketchup or is it just like ketchup? Look, I will never forget. This is like the most embarrassing moment of my life. I was at a Mongolian barbecue restaurant. This was like 7 years ago. And they had ranch at their salad bar, right? And I got some of the ranch and I was eating like a salad or something. I don't remember what I was eating, but I had ranch with it. And did she went out again? She doesn't know which direction she wants to go. She just knows she doesn't like the door closed, and if it's closed, she needs to be on the other side. Anyways, I was enjoying the ranch so much that when our waiter came back, I was like, this ranch is so good. Do y'all do anything special to your ranch? And they're like, no, it's just normal ranch. Like, we literally just have bottles of ranch. It's just like, it's, what's a ranch brand? Like Wishbone or something? I don't know.
But they were very I don't know. It was super embarrassing. It was just normal ranch, but I thought it was the best ranch ever. Why does restaurant ranch always taste better than ranch at home? It's because once you open a bottle of ranch and put it in the fridge, it's tainted. That's why. And they probably go through so much ranch at restaurants that it doesn't have a chance to get tainted by the fridge. Does that make sense? It makes sense to me. It's a beans and pork loin stew. The cilantro and onion go in before you start eating, not part of the cooking process. Nice. Very cool. I don't know why I don't. I swear they put crack in that ketchup. Are you talking about Whataburger ketchup still? I think my favorite condiment is caramelized onions. Does that count as a condiment? That's more like a dressing than a condiment, don't you think? Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. That seems like a lot of tomatoes, but like the tomatoes are gonna make up the bulk of the pico. Hidden Valley. There you go. It was Hidden Valley. It was Hidden Valley Ranch. I said the same thing. Zulia. I wasn't sure. You're just not drinking your ranch fast enough. Wait, you're supposed to drink the ranch? Okay, well that's where I messed up. I didn't know I was supposed to drink it the whole time. I'm getting the tomato guts out. I'll be right back. Okay. I need to get these out of here because I'm going to start putting my tomatoes in here. Okay. Let me catch up on chat real quick. I met people in school who dipped pizza in ranch, and I to this day wish I never met I had pizza with ranch before. Pizza with ranch is actually like pretty good. What's the difference between a dressing and a condiment? I don't know. Like when I think condiments, I think like things that squirt out of a bottle, you know? Like if you don't squirt it, like if you can buy it and it squirts out of a bottle, then it's probably a condiment. Otherwise, well, that's not true because salad dressing squirts out of a bottle and that's still a dressing. But not like a dressing. Like salad dressing is like its own category. I mean, salad dressing is a condiment. Salad dressing is a condiment. Is salad dressing a condiment? Isn't salad dressing a liquid? Yes. It is absolutely. Salad dressing is absolutely a liquid. Dressings are more fancy. Okay, well, if you're talking about what's fanciful and what isn't, then that is purely opinion based. Some people probably think ketchup is pretty fancy. In fact, if you just call it ketchup instead of ketchup, then it's immediately fancy. I know when I was in high school, the packets of ketchup were literally called fancy ketchup, which according to Zulia's definition would mean that those ketchups were dressings and not condiments. But we all know that ketchups are condiments. I always use this tiny little knife. I need to start using the bigger, better knife. This is just the knife that I'm most comfortable with. Also, it's serrated and the big knife is not. And I feel like for tomatoes, you need to use a good serrated knife. Some ketchup even has, that's what I'm saying, some ketchup says fancy on it. A condiment doesn't dress. A dressing is something that dresses something. That's like you're using the word to define you're trying to define the word using the word. Like that's not a proper definition. I also don't agree with that. Well, what's the difference between a condiment and a dressing? Like, this is an important debate that we need to get to the bottom of. I think a dressing is just a condiment. I'm starting to think the same thing. Maybe they're one and the same. Maybe they're one and the same. God, this, I'm struggling so hard chopping this tomato right now. I always have to remind, like, I am not the best at cutting the produce, okay? I take a long time. I make a mess. It's because I use this stupid little knife instead of a big fancy knife. But I make myself nervous with the big knife, like I'm afraid I'm gonna like chop a finger off or something. All right, there's all our tomatoes. Okay. Let's see. That's the wrong. Wait, what are we talking about? As nouns, the difference between condiment and dressing is that condiment is something used to enhance the flavor of food. For example, salt or pepper, while dressing is medicine, material applied to a wound for protection or therapy. I don't think that's the wrong kind of dressing. Yeah. A sauce, especially a cold one for salads. Okay, so a dressing is a sauce. So I guess then caramelized onions wouldn't be a dressing. That brings us to like the point of this whole debate, right? Okay, what do we want to add in next? Probably the onion. Again, we're only gonna use half because that's a big onion. Like that's a big onion, and we don't need this whole onion. So this knife isn't gonna cut it. Time to pull out the big guns. There we go. Look at that. See how much easier that was? I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm just basically talking to myself. I need to preserve the rest of this onion. You know what they say about big onions? You need big knives. That's exactly it. That's what we're doing. That's why we had to get the big one out. Caramelized onions fit the description of condiment. Someone asked, is peanut butter a condiment? And now I'm just, well, it is. I mean, I think that makes sense, right? God, I need to clean this fridge out so bad. I hope y'all didn't see inside the fridge. It was a disaster in there. A battlefield of sorts. Getting rid of all the icky stuff off the onion. Honestly, I'm wondering, this might actually not be enough onion. Honestly. I know this isn't the right way to cut onions. I don't need anyone to tell me that. I know the right way to cut onions, and I'm choosing not to do it because I am rebellious. I'm rebelling against social norms of how you chop onions. That's a really big wall of text. Ketchup is a processed and preserved sauce. Hey Miranda, hi! Murata Roboto is my sister, so everyone say hi. Hi Miranda. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. You didn't know ketchup was a sauce? So ketchup is a dressing? So are we saying that ketchup is a dressing and not a condiment? Because that's just ridiculous. Things that never let guests see. Your room if messy, your fridge, your freezer, the souls you keep in the basement. Ketchup is a condiment unless it fully coats the food, then it's a sauce. I agree, actually. I agree. Alright, Cass. She can't decide whether she wants in the office or out of the office. She just doesn't like the fact that the door is closed. Okay. The correct way to cut onions is getting them cut. Yes, but okay, so when you have an onion, you're supposed to cut it horizontally. And then you cut it like this. And then you chop it. And then it's nice and fine. I didn't do any of that. I just started slicing it up like a dummy. And now I'm just gonna move the pieces around and just do this. This is how I chop my onions. And if anybody's got a problem with it, I don't care. I just don't. Actually, this is looking like a good amount of onions for the amount of tomatoes that we have. I was worried about it not being enough onion, but I think this will be good. I want this to be nice and fine. So if you get fries and drench them in ketchup instead of having it on the side, then you have fries with sauce. Ketchup sauce. Daria is showing us how she knife pies. It's only interesting if you put ketchup on your salad. Well, who puts ketchup on their salad? That's weird. No offense to no offense to anybody who puts ketchup on their salad, but it is a little peculiar. I think even the individual that does that would have to admit. In fact, that seems like the kind of thing someone does to like get a reaction from other people, and then once they try it, they're like, actually, I kind of like this, and then they just do it for all eternity, and every time people see them do it, they're like, dude, what the fuck's wrong with you? And they're like, I just really like ketchup on my salad, so. Okay. The onion is in there like swimwear. Much like Shrek, I will eat the onion whole. Okay. I guess the next thing we will add in is the jalapeno. Cass, what are you doing? She's literally chasing her tail. Are you okay? She is being so weird today. I don't understand. Okay. Do we want seeds or not? William, how spicy do you want this? We're gonna leave the seeds in. I would not recommend leaving the seeds in if you don't like spice. Okay. Well, okay, look, this is why we used the little knife. So I almost just chopped my finger off. I almost did it again with the small knife. Oh god, this is terrible. Okay, hold on. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna chop up the jalapeno the same way I did the onion because I do not want to cut my finger off, and I feel like I keep getting real close to doing that. I also feel like I keep pronouncing it wrong. I keep saying jalapeno instead of jalapeno. Whatever. We're just gonna chop up this mess of peppers here. Okay. lots of jalapeno seeds. This is gonna be super spicy. And I think that's good. I gotta take my dogs out, but then I'll be back to talk about condiments. I look forward to it. Good luck. Okay. I guess we should probably do the cilantro next, right? How much cilantro do we want to use? William doesn't like a ton of cilantro, so I think we're only going to use a little bit. Okay. Same goes for the cilantro as everything else for the pico. You want to chop it up as finely as possible. It makes it better. This is the easiest thing we've had to cut so far. I'm like slamming stuff around. I'm sorry, y'all. All right. Well. We really like garlic. I'm gonna add a spoonful of garlic. Fresh garlic is best. I don't have fresh garlic, as I said earlier. We got the pre-jarred minced garlic. Whatever. Some salt. I use garlic salt because I just really like garlic. And then we'll just mix it up. I'm making a mess. Alright, and then the last step for the pico is the lime juice. Hey Jen, welcome in. Hey, Mr. Azar, good luck on cooking. Thanks, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Appreciate it. So nice of you to stop in. And then you just squeeze the juice in there. Doing this to the best of my ability. I lack the upper body strength to get all of the lemon juices. You can also get like the pre-bottled lime juice. I didn't do that. I did actually get real limes. Had booster today. Fingers crossed I won't wake up knocked out in the morning. Well, I hope you handle the booster well. I had to get my booster still. I wasn't sure, so I started doing research because I was telling y'all before, I didn't know if I needed to take a break since I got COVID. Like if I needed to wait. Apparently I can like go get my booster whenever, even if you've had COVID. Like I was reading like there's people who went and got their booster and like got COVID. Like they had COVID and they just didn't realize they're asymptomatic. Like it doesn't matter. I think that's about it. You can add Goya if you like. Like Goya is like a good like seasoning that I like to use. It's like you can buy it prepackaged. It's usually like it's in the same aisle of your grocery store that you would get the taco stuff. It's prepackaged. You can add a pack of that if you want. It's gonna give it like an orangish tint, but it gives it a good flavor. I'm not gonna add any. I'm just doing like some traditional pico. And there it is. There's our pico. I had arm pain from the booster, but had no real symptoms after. That's good, which was lucky because I got it the day before my final exam. The amount of people that complain that the booster doesn't work because they ended up with COVID, it doesn't stop you from getting it, it just stops you from getting the worst of it. So like it is supposed to like reduce transmission, but it also like it doesn't make it so that you don't get it. It does reduce side effects or the symptoms. Like that's the benefit of getting the vaccine or the booster. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and move on to the cooking part. So I gotta throw this ground beef in our cooking pan. It's just a big clump of ground beef. And y'all might remember, like, when we did the Crunch Wrap stream, the way we're making the meat for the tacos, it's exactly the same as we did for the Crunch Wraps. Beef. We had some food cooked last night for me. It was really nice. Nice, what kind of food? Two people very close to me both got super sick last week with all the COVID symptoms and both tested negative and seemed to have the flu, which is surprising in the current day and age. Yeah. Yeah, that is. I know there's lots of people that are getting both at the same time, which sounds terrifying. Okay, we'll let that cook for a little bit. The hard part's done, the pico's done. The guac is more difficult than the pico. Not much, but a little bit. But again, the avocados are not ripe. So I will not be making the guacamole, unfortunately. Which is big sad, because I was really excited about making the guacamole. I haven't had homemade guac in so long. I had some of my uncle's beef at the wedding, and that was so good. He's a farmer and a butcher. Nice. Isn't there a new variant that's like flu and COVID? They're calling it Flu-Rona. For the taco shells, like, it's literally, you're just buying a pack of taco shells from the store. I don't need to tell you how to cook taco shells. You're just like, it says on the box. You just, oh, that reminds me. You just preheat your oven and throw them in there for a few minutes. That's all you gotta do. It's not that complicated. I like getting the square shell ones, like this, because there's more space and they stand up. It's nice. Actually, this isn't gonna work. We don't have enough space. We don't have enough space for all these shells. I guess I don't need to make all the shells, right? Like, we're not gonna eat. Oh, I don't think we're gonna eat all these. Let's see, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. William, how many tacos do you think you're gonna eat? Hey.
Yeah.
How many tacos are you eating? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This is a weird box, and I'm not sure how I put this back in there. How does this work? I don't think these are meant to be reclosed. And that's basically it. I guess I gotta keep an eye on the meat right now. So for the meat, as a reminder, you can season it yourself if you want. Like, it's not that like. I usually just buy like the pre-done like taco seasoning. It's really good. But like this is basically just like ground cumin, chili powder, like garlic powder. It's not difficult to replicate. But I just like having it all in like one thing. It's really easy. I also like to add garlic. I usually add jalapenos, pickled jalapenos to the meat, just because I just like the flavor. I think it tastes good. But we have fresh jalapenos in the pico, so I'm not gonna add any pickled jalapenos to the meat today. It like doesn't want to come out. It looks like I'm seasoning it a lot more than I actually am. It's like hardly coming out of the thing. And we have like a pound of ground beef here, so I am gonna add some extra chili powder because I like it a little more spicy than the amount of chili powder that they put in it by default. And then if you have fresh garlic, fresh garlic. But once again, I don't use fresh garlic. So just a big heaping spoonful of minced garlic. Anna, thank you so much for the gift subs. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I feel like now I'm supposed to take a bite out of a jalapeno, though. I said that's what I was gonna do. Also, hi, Pearly. Welcome in. Anna, thank you so much for the gift subs. Anna really likes tacos, apparently. The notification. Yo, Sir Jess, thank you so much for the gifts. Oh my god, thank you as well. Alright. I won't eat the jalapeno until all the notifications are off the screen. I'm not gonna eat the whole thing. I'm just gonna take a bite. And it's gonna be terrible. But I'm gonna do it. Let me make sure this meat cooks right first. We're on the TV over here, so I can't really type, but you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Anna, and thank you, Jazz. Thank you both so much. I made it to TV. And thank you, Ellie, as well. Thank you both so much. I really appreciate it. And and everyone who just came to hang out, I like really appreciate y'all just coming to hang out. What kind of tacos are you making? Just like standard like beef tacos. I made some homemade Pico de Gallo, which we have already finished. I will be posting a YouTube video of really this was more of like a tutorial on how to make like homemade Pico de Gallo. More than anything, because like the taco part is the easy part. Like you just make the meat and you throw the shells in the oven and like that's it. Man, I'm gonna have to take a bite of this jalapeno and I am gonna be miserable. Okay. All right. I tested positive for COVID today, so I'm going to spend a week and a half inside doing nothing. Very exciting. Hopefully I don't die. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I hope your symptoms aren't too bad. Like I said, like William and I literally just got over COVID like a week or two, or not a week or two ago, a couple weeks ago. But I hope your symptoms aren't bad. Okay, let's bite the pepper. Oh my god, it's so spicy! Why am I still eating it? It's actually not that bad. I mean, it's spicy as hell. Like, I'm miserable right now. Like, it's insanely spicy. But it tastes good. The meat's basically done. My mouth is on fire right now. Whew. Oh God. I need water. It's on fire. Oh. Pain. Pain. Should I just eat the whole thing? I already started, I'm like halfway through. Oh. my god. Oh, there's so many seeds in here. Look at all the seeds. Oh. If you eat those seeds, you'll grow a jalapeno plant inside your stomach. It's spicy. It's like a delayed spice. It wasn't that spicy at first. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh. Why do I hate myself? I have milk. I don't want to drink the milk. Alright, I took 3 bites. That's enough for me. Alright. I did the thing. I hope y'all are satisfied. We're really just waiting on the shells right now. Oh my god. Well, on the bright side, the pico won't seem spicy at all now. It'll just taste like normal, not spicy pico. I can't get the spice out of my mouth. Oh boy. Thanks for the gift subs. It was totally worth it. It was totally worth it. Oh boy, my stomach is not happy. I haven't had anything to eat today. The first thing I had to eat today was 3 bites of a raw jalapeno. Oh. Oh my goodness. Hey Charmander guy, how are you doing? Welcome in. You just missed me half of a raw jalapeno. The shells are almost done, and then I can assemble a couple tacos, show it off for the camera. If you are sad that you missed the jalapeno chomp, there's a clip. There is a clip. Thank you for getting the clip of the jalapeno chomp. My mouth is on fire. It is better now. It has gotten better. Why don't we have a clip channel on Discord? We should have a clip channel. I'll make a clip channel. That's a great idea. I don't know why that never occurred to me. All right, shells are done. Alright, let's assemble a taco. The taco assembly is something everyone does differently, right? I know that's most likely a salsa, but it looks like gummy bears. It is Pico de Gallo. Here's another look for the camera. If you don't mind, I would really appreciate that, but you totally don't have to do it. All right. Oh my goodness. That jalapeno messed me up, y'all. Is Pico de Gallo supposed to be spicy? I feel like I've never had a spicy pico. It's like a personal preference thing. Like if you get it at a restaurant, it usually won't be spicy because most people like don't like spicy pico. William and I like spicy pico. So I made it spicy. Like, it's still good to have the jalapeno in it, even if you don't like it spicy. As long as you get rid of the seeds, the spice usually isn't too bad. Well, this is a brand new thing of sour cream, so I gotta mix it up and stuff. So it's creamy. If you want, like, really creamy sour cream, like what Chipotle has, all they do is add milk. You just add a little bit of milk on top and mix it in. It's like super, super creamy, just like Chipotle. Okay. Add a little bit of sour cream. And by a little bit, a lot of bit, because I really like sour cream. A little bit of hot sauce. This is just some habanero hot sauce that I got from the grocery store that I really like. This clearly isn't spicy enough, so let's add some habaneros. Why not? I hate myself. So I'm just gonna maximize the spiciness and just live in pain. Then we'll add the pico. Usually I like to put the tomatoes on top, but like, we're gonna do it this way today. For the lettuce, I'm one of those lazy people that buys pre-shredded lettuce and pre-shredded cheese, which I've gotten shit on stream for before. I am traumatized by that day. The way y'all gave me so much shit for using pre-shredded cheese. Not shredding your own lettuce and cheese. I know, right? I'm the worst. Melt the cheese onto the taco, then it will be a grilled cheese. Absolutely undisputable logic there. And add a bunch of cheese. And there it is. The taco. I guess I'll take a bite. I did all this hard work. I might as well enjoy it and take a bite. That's William's plate. Mmm. It's like kind of falling apart, but Oh my goodness. I haven't had homemade pico in so long, and it is so good. Like, it's one of those things where, like, I don't do it for so long, and then I make it, and then I'm like, why don't I do this more often? The worst part of tacos, the mess they leave behind. I love the mess they leave behind. I usually we got like tortilla chips. We usually like scoop it up, make a little salad out of it. Exactly, see, Pearly knows. Pearly knows, it's a bonus mini taco.
So, that's the stream. That's the cooking stream. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. I really appreciate it. Thank y'all so much for the gift subs. And just for hanging out. Like, those that just came and hung out today. I really, really appreciate it. I know it wasn't, like, crazy or anything like that, and I didn't make the guac. Unfortunately, the avocados let us down. But thank y'all for hanging out. I ate a jalapeno for you too, which was fun. I'm gonna and Jess, thank you. You gifted 5 subs and you weren't subbed yourself. I really appreciate it though. Thank you for the sub. I forgot to gift myself a sub. I will be live tomorrow for like a actual like full-length stream. We're gonna start at noon. We're gonna kick off the stream with William versus Grand Aquila. They have their draft leg match tomorrow at noon. That's Central Time. And then after that, it's Survival Saturdays. So we're gonna play a survival game, probably like 7 Days to Die. So if y'all want to come hang out for that, please do. Look, William's got me up in the stream. Up on his computer, you can see my. It's like Streamception, crazy. Anyways, I'll be live tomorrow. So if y'all want to come hang out, please do. Otherwise, I will catch y'all next time. Let's find a friend to raid, shall we? Oh, also, like, if you like, oh, that was cool, I would like to try and make the pico at home, I'm gonna post a video on YouTube, which will also be, I'm gonna post it on Twitter and on, in the Discord as well. You can get it there. If you like really like want to make the pico that I just made, it'll be available. Oh, Snacko's streaming. Let's raid Snacko. I haven't raided Snacko in a while. Miranda, thank you again for coming to hang out. I really appreciate it. Whenever my sisters come hang out in the stream, it makes me so happy. Daria published the recipe book coming this summer. Yeah, keep an eye out for it. It will come to a store near you. We're gonna raid Snacko, so get nice and hype for Snacko. I mean, y'all know Snacko, right? I mean, if you don't know Snacko, Snacko's great. Snacko is a member of the community. Snacko's extremely cozy. I ate the jalapeno. There's a clip of it. There's a clip of it. It was, oh, thank you so much for making the clip channel as well. Oh, no worries, no worries. Like I said, it'll be on YouTube if you want to like see the ending. If you really want to see the ending, I ate a jalapeno, Miranda. You need to see, I ate a raw jalapeno. Like I just started chomping on a raw jalapeno. Anyways, we're gonna raid Snacko. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.